Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, bringing you another edition of Football Card Showdown. And in this edition, we have a relatively lackluster matchup, if that's the term you want to use. The Chargers and the Jets are, it's going to be interesting to see who wants to win this one. I really don't think the viewership numbers are going to be super high, with the exception of maybe these fan bases actually watching them, since neither team is performing particularly well this season. But before we get to this matchup, let's head back to week 8, the week that was, and have a little check on how we did. It was the Raiders at the Lions, and the Cards had the prediction of a Lions pretty handily getting the victory, which is, the Lions did win, but, the Raiders hung around a little bit. Obviously, the Raiders didn't win the game, since there's been so much of a shakeup there this week with the, going to have a new coaching staff and everything. They went ahead and, basically cleaned house. So, it was an interesting game, to say the least. Like I said, the Raiders had more offense than I think most people expected. So it ended up being a little more competitive. I want to say it was like maybe 28-14, something like that. So I think a lot of people had a more of a blowout happening. But anyways, let's move ahead to week 9, the matchup that we have in front of us here, and talk a little bit more about the Jets and the Chargers, and some Panini Contenders. So we've opened this once before. We got an auto. It wasn't particularly a fantastic auto, but it was an auto nonetheless. And as I've said numerous times before, I think it's fun to just pull autos, because growing up, that really wasn't a regular thing. It seems like nowadays it is much more regular, much more common. So, but I still enjoy all autos that I pull, and I think I've kept pretty much every single one of them that I've pulled. But, so we will have 22 contenders. So obviously you're not going to see Aaron Rodgers in his Jets uniform or anything like that. But we're going to start with the value pack, see what we can get out of there. But before we get there, let's do a little bit of a review of the scoring for those that may be new to our little game here, or those that maybe need a bit of a refresher. So any non-rookie player or team card will be the extra point worth 1 point. Any rookie player card is a safety worth 2 points. Any player or team insert or numbered non-auto patch will be a field goal worth 3 points. And lastly, we have a player or team auto patch, which is the touchdown worth 6 points. So without further ado, let's get right into this one. Looking for Jets and Chargers. And kicking off with Amari Cooper, Deebo Samuel. There's Aaron Rodgers, who, had he been in his Jets uniform, would have counted. Najee Harris, team that's starting to surprise, I think, the Steelers. There's Justin Jefferson, Gabriel Davis, Ramondre Stevenson, Jonathan Taylor, Marquise Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster. Got George Kittle. We have Aaron Jones and Taylor Heineke. Now we get into some of our inserts, and we kick things off with Lamar Jackson. And now we have a power players, I guess. Roquan Smith also doesn't help us here. Cousins and Jefferson, Vikings. Nothing doing there. Christian McCaffrey on the Niners. Jalen Hurts. This might not have anything. Ooh, look at that. Aiden Hutchinson and Kenny Pickett. That's a nice one there. Unfortunately, it does not do anything for the scoring. And we have Zamir White for the Raiders. That would have been a good one last week. And we finish on Myles Garrett and Marshall Faulk. No scoring whatsoever. No Chargers, no Jets. Let's see if we can have a little bit better luck in the blaster packs. We do see 2 Jets right off the bat. Definitely going to be looking for Sauce and Garrett Wilson. Let's see what we can get. see if we can get another auto. That'd be pretty awesome. Or if it's, what is it, a rookie ticket swatch? Interesting. We have CD Lamb from the Cowboys, Ramondre Stevenson, Jonathan Taylor, all guys we've seen already from the value pack. And, oh, this is unbelievable. This is the exact same auto that I pulled from the last box. Logan Hall and the Bucks. Are you kidding me? That is the LH plain old auto. Oh, wow. That is absolutely crazy. I believe I only have two of these blasters. I pulled the exact same auto. What are the odds of that? Wow. All right, well, moving forward, let's see if we can get some scoring going here. To have ourselves a little bit of an interesting matchup. Tyrann Mathieu. Always have a hard time with that one. Deshaun Watson, Tyreek Hill, Davis Mills, Mike Evans, Christian Kirk, Jalen Hurts, and Cooper Kupp. So nothing doing there. No Chargers, no Jets. Wow. This could be a low scoring, hopefully not no scoring affair. We're kicking off with the Packers. Aaron Jones, Heineke, Alvin Cook, Baker Mayfield, Kadarius Toney, Zeke, and Mac Jones, followed by Montana and Rice. Once again, no Chargers, no Jets. Okay, we have two packs to go. We gotta at least get one, come on. We do not want our first 0-0 matchup here. All right, Jerry Jeudy and Zach Wilson shows up. The captain of the Jets, I guess, if you want to call it that, since he is their quarterback kind of by default. We have Cam Akers and the Rams, Rashad Bateman, Alvin Kamara, David Montgomery, Tua, and, ooh, look at that, Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders. I like that. Coach Prime. Very nice. And the last pack, see if we can get a little last pack magic for the Chargers. And they come back in this one. Very low scoring affair thus far. Or can the Jets possibly seal it? We starting with Matt Ryan, Kyler Murray, Cordero Patterson, Darren Waller, Amari Cooper, Deebo Samuel, Aaron Rodgers, and John Elway. That's a nice card. I like the Gladiators. Well, that was I guess, relatively uneventful opening for the teams we got here. I mean, once again, if I missed any, certainly let me know in the comments down below, but I'm relatively certain I did not. Not a single bolt in the entire thing. I mean, the Jets do have the better record out of the teams, so I would, if I was picking one of the teams, I probably would go with the Jets. I do think they also have a little bit of momentum on their side at the moment, if you want to call it that, after their victory over the Giants. But it's not hard to tell who won this. It's just one extra point, 1 point for the Jets, 1-0. So I guess this could be a close one, according to our predictions here. And hey, maybe it is. Maybe it's just some rough football on both sides, and we end up with a very low-scoring game. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I would certainly hope that it's not like I said, bad football. I hope that it's very competitive. I hope that both teams bring everything that they got. And hopefully we get a very good Monday Night Football game, which I think we've gotten, for the past 8 weeks. I think most of the games have been pretty good. Perhaps I'm looking at things through rose-colored glasses since I do this series here, but at the same time, everybody loves football, don't we? So if you're watching this, I'm sure you do. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get you guys on out of here. Thanks so much for any and all time that you spend with me. I truly do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, guys. Thank you. And if you like what you've seen here, head down below, hit that little subscribe button, hit the like button while you're there. And we'll be sure to bring you the rest of the Monday Night Football season in our football card showdown format. And drop me a comment. Let me know who you think's going to win and what the odds are of pulling the exact same autograph out of 2 straight blaster boxes, because I still can't believe that. But with that said, I'll get you guys on out of here. Thanks so much. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.